as you begin to bring stillness to the body. And as you begin to bring stillness to the mind. Draw your awareness to your feet. Your feet resting on this earth. Even if they're on a bed or floor, they're still connected to the earth. Feeling that stability beneath you. Begin to release any tension that you can in the feet in this moment, particularly in the toes, in the arches, the ankles. Giving the feet a moment to rest. Trusting in the stillness of this moment. Begin to shift your awareness up to the legs, beginning with the right leg. Allowing the right leg to rest as is, releasing the muscles, the calf, the thigh, around the knee. And then to the left leg. Softening the entirety of the left leg, allowing it to rest as is. Feeling heaviness in the feet and in the legs. Shifting your awareness up to the hips, beginning with the right hip. Softening in the joints, the glutes, the groin. Allowing the right hip to rest as is. Journeying now to the left hip. Softening in the joints, the glutes, the groin. Allowing the left hip to rest as is. Now feeling a heaviness in the hips, the legs, the feet. These points of contact with the unshaken earth. Feeling the energy of the earth consuming the low body, hugging it. Allowing you to feel perhaps a sense of safety, reassurance, trust. Sending the breath in each inhale down into the hips, the legs, the feet. As you exhale, begin to soften any resistance in the low body. When the world around us may feel uncomfortable, unexpected, chaotic, disappointing, the awareness of our earth can shift up into the mind and allow it to become distracted from the truth that all is well. The mind can sometimes tell us that what once was still is, that we are only safe in hiding, that taking chances means pain and failure. With the awareness connected to the earth, begin to clearly see where in this moment a feeling of distrust is present. Is there a lack of trust in a certain situation or with another person? Or is there distrust originating in the self, the perception of the self? Begin to explore in this meditation these areas within the self that aren't fully trusted. In other words, where is there a lack of unconditional love? Begin to deepen the breath, filling up the belly, the ribs, the chest, softly exhaling out the mouth. Again, filling up the belly, the ribs, the chest, softly exhaling out the mouth. Moving through that one more time. Belly, ribs, chest, softly release. Begin to wiggle the toes, bringing movement to the legs, into the fingers, the shoulders, the arms, the head, the neck. Turning the awareness to the physical body. And then meeting with our hands in prayer at our heart center. As you begin to explore this deep rooted truth of the self. Extend the arms up above the head, keeping them in prayer. Coming into a nice tall spine, lengthening through the side bodies, eyes open or closed. Whatever feels right to stay internal. And then bringing the hands back down to prayer. Interlace the fingers, draw the palms out in front, rounding the back, bringing the chin to the chest. The tailbone comes down, the belly comes in. Bringing the hands back to prayer, sitting with a nice tall spine. Extend your prayer up towards the ceiling. Feeling the length as you root down from the earth, drawing up through the crown, through the fingers. And then descending the hands back down to the heart. Interlace the palms, draw them out, rounding the back, chin to chest. Breathing deep in the belly. Bringing the hands back to prayer, moving through that one more time, extending the prayer up towards the ceiling. Lifting up and out of the shoulders, out of the ribs. Breathing deep. Softening the eyes, the jaw. Bringing the hands back down to prayer, interlace around the back. Unwind the fingers, placing the hands on the knees. And then coming into some circles with the torso. So drawing the chest forward and then bringing it over to the right or the left. Calming on back, rounding the back, chin to chest, over to the left. Making big or small circles. Keeping the sit bones drawn down into the earth. Anchoring into that connection. Grounding of truth. And then switching directions. Coming back to center. Bringing the left leg out in front. And then we're going to stack the right shin on top. So kind of like two logs here. Flexing the feet, and you can do this cross-legged too if that's more comfortable on the knees. Flex the feet, extend the arms up over the head, meet the hands in prayer. Sit with a nice tall spine, maybe closing the eyes again here. Lifting up out of the shoulders, out of the ribs. And then bringing the hands down to prayer. You can stay here or begin to walk the hands forward. Going just deep enough, trusting the body. Beginning to release into the hips. Noticing if any stress put in the hips is causing more tension. Or if you can use the breath to allow the hips to soften. Trusting that the body is going to go only as deep as is best. Begin to walk the hands back up. And then bringing them behind you, extending the legs out long. Just give the legs a little shake. And then switching, so bringing the right shin out in front, flex the right foot, and then stack the left shin on top. Again, you can do this cross-legged too. Sitting nice and tall, extend the arms up above the head, bring in the palms together. Nice tall spine. And then bringing the hands down to prayer. You can stay here or begin to walk them forward, folding over the legs. Keeping the eyes, the jaws soft, softening through the belly, the hips. And then walking the hands back into the body. Bringing them behind you, extending the legs long and giving them a little shake. Bring the right foot into the left leg. Extend the arms up over the head. Take in an inhale. On the exhale, hinge forward at the waist. Bringing the hands towards the left ankle, the left foot. Beginning to soften the back of the left leg into the right hip. Go ahead and walk the hands back up. And then take the right foot in the left hand, and your right arm comes around and cradles the right leg. And just take a couple of rocks left and right. And if the leg doesn't come up very high, you can just place that right ankle on top of the left knee. Cross the right foot over the left leg, and then twisting over to the right. So right hand comes behind you as the left arm wraps around the right leg. Inhaling nice and tall. Exhale, bring your gaze over towards that right shoulder. Breathing deep into the ribs. And coming back to center. Guiding the right leg out long again. And then bringing the left foot in towards the right leg. Inhale, extend the arms up over the head. Exhale, hinge forward. Softening the back of the right leg into the left hip. Walk the hands back in towards the body. Take the left foot in, the right hand. And then the left arm comes around and cradles the leg and just rock it left and right. Cross the left foot over the right leg, twisting over to the left. So take your right arm around your left leg. The left hand comes behind you. Inhale, extend up through the spine. Exhale, release into the twist. Expanding the belly, the ribs, the chest. Noticing if the mind is straying from this present moment, distracted. And that's okay, just drawing the awareness back into the body, into the breath. Bringing the arms back on front. Guiding your left leg out straight and giving the legs a little shake. Bring the soles of the feet together into a butterfly posture, taking hold of the ankles, sitting up nice and tall. And you can stay here again, hinge at the waist, walking the hands forward. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, see if you can soften any bit more. And to walk the hands back up. Crossing the legs. And crossing the legs differently than when you started. So if the right leg was out in front, the left leg comes out in front. Placing the hands on the knees, palms faced up or face down. Sitting with a nice tall spine extending up through the crown of your head. Again, drawing awareness to the low body. Noticing any shifts that may have taken place in the feet, the legs, the hips. Beginning to fully release and become present with whatever is in this moment. Moving into our breathing. We'll inhale for the count of 3, hold for the count of 3, and exhale to the count of 5. We'll do this a couple times and then I'll release and you can continue counting on your own. And if you'd like, you can increase the count to 5, 5, and 7. Together, let's take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Take in an inhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue on your own. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Softening the body any bit more. Giving the mind a few moments to be still. If you notice the mind beginning to stray and trail off, notice how you're feeling in that moment. What comes up? Why the mind is taking you away from this moment. What is it that is present beyond the thoughts? What has been present that is difficult to acknowledge? The stillness and the silence can feel scary. Uncontrollable. Empty. Alone. But is the silence and the stillness actually those things? Or is it just this space where we meet ourselves? That space where we come face to face with our fears, how we really feel, the truth. The sadness, the pain. Perhaps, though, that this space is also a place to feel safe. Perhaps it's a place of no judgment. Where the truth is freeing. Where there is no fear. Because in this space, is trust. Trust that who you are is perfect. And it's safe to be you in your rawest state. It is only the fears that tell us we are meant to be something different. But in this space, we know that's not true. For everything that has happened in our lives cycles around this perfect you. Slowly drawing you back into the space of being able to see the perfection. Being able to see that all your strengths, your gifts, your power is a very essential part of the whole creation. The more we trust in our perfect state, the more we begin to see the why behind why we are here. Take these few moments to sit with accepting, acknowledging the magnificent being that you are. longer desire to be anything outside of my truest self. I no longer desire to be anything outside of my truest self. I no longer desire to be anything outside of my truest self. I deeply trust in who I am. I deeply trust in who I am. I deeply trust in who I am. Begin to deepen your sacred life-giving breath, feeling the fullness within the body, traveling down into the hips, the legs, the feet. Begin to awaken the body in any way that feels best now, with simple, gentle movements. When you feel ready, bringing your hands to prayer at your heart center. Bowing your chin to your chest. In honor of your truest, most perfect self. Deeply trusting in who you are. This light in me honors that truest light in you. Namaste.